Okay, here we are at my MySpace page. This will be mundane, huh? Got Black Label Society going there in the background. Turn that down just a little bit. Anyway, as if MySpace isn't narcissistic enough and self-centered enough, if you go over here, I'm scrolling down and I'm going to start right here with the top friends. My top 10 friends are actually myself, if you wanted to get technical. So again, that's why I started off this little spiel with being a little bit self-centered. So anyway, I'm just going to run through. These are basically projects I'm involved with my bands and stuff. So I'm just going to give you the quick rundown. Before I do that, if you're not familiar with the blogs that I did, they are right here. And you're going to hit right there. It says view all the blog entries. And I'm hitting that. And that'll get you to my blog page. And then if you were to go over to this side, I'll put a pen on the screen there that I'm pointing right now to where you can hit on the older blogs. You can go back to see actually all the blogs that I've ever written. There's 50 of those. And then I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're familiar that I got familiar with the fact that I did the first 100 videos on this page. So you'd hit under my face there. You got the videos button right there, and that gets you here into video land, and I got 100 of those for you to enjoy. But again, the reason why we're here is to check out the bands I'm involved with. So we're just going to go through the friends, the top 10 friends over here. So anyway, if you see right here, this is the link to the Vietus Mortuus page. Vietus plays black metal, very extreme, very abrasive. We're actually playing tonight. It's a band I've been involved with for, a couple of years now. So here comes the main logo there. For people that like the extreme metal, that's your one-stop. You have to check out. Now back over here, friend number 2, as you see right there I'm pointing at, is Ring Children, a band I've been involved with off and on for several years, probably close to a couple of decades if you want to get technical. But this is a band I'm very involved with now. I'm officially in with the boys, and we are currently writing a new album. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Obviously, it won't be released until next year at the earliest, but something to look forward to. Ring Children, Mike Pickle on guitar, Mark Peniagua, and our good buddy Jim, solid drummer, and good stuff. Let's go back. Now I'm pointing here, the pen at friend number 3 is a band called Ethereal Dirge. Click on that. That is actually what's considered a solo project, and that's me on all the instruments. There's the main logo for that. That's me just overdubbing all the instruments. I wrote all the songs, etc. For the drums, I just used drum loops out of my computer, but that's what that's all about. And let's see, over here, friend number 4, you see me pointing to that. That's the Ghost Voices, a very, very cool project. The brainchild of Sandy Castaneda, who I met in high school, and she does pretty much all the songwriting and everything for this, and I'm just basically the studio guy. She emails me files. I record my bass parts on this computer you're looking at right now, and I email them back to her, and she releases her music that way. Some people go jam with her, and some people do their parts remotely. Here, friend number 5 I'm pointing at is the Graybeard Society, which was my sort of like a community side project, if you will, of mine from 06-07, which then evolved into a power trio, which featured, of course, the fantastic drumming by the late, great Bud Mills. Something to draw your attention to here is the blog section of that page. Gives you an exhaustive and comprehensive look at not only the band and the music, but also the insanely tragic story of Bud's losing battle with cancer. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Okay, so here we have friend number 6, that would be. That's Puss. That was one of the featured bands from Budfest, and it's been an ongoing project of Dave Gorsuch's. Dave Gorsuch is from Insanity, of course. This is a band he put together with his buddy several years ago. Actually, Bud actually played drums for this project, and Dave asked me if I'd play bass for the show last spring, which I did, and that was a lot of fun. Very, very funny stuff, X-rated, but funny nonetheless, and very good music. But that shouldn't be surprising if you know Dave Gorsuch's musical skill. It shouldn't be surprising at all that that music is really good. Okay, next we have actually almost a joke project, if you will. The name anyway was Tanakh, which if you need explanation on that, then I don't know what to tell you. Just go rent Tenacious D. What am I thinking? Yeah, it was actually my joke, and I forgot where I got it from. But yeah, obviously from Tenacious D. And Dave turned me on to Tenacious D. Tanakh is an acoustic, very mellow acoustic project featuring me and Dave on guitars. What we did, the music you hear on that page is basically stuff that I wrote years ago for bands, and then we've just converted it to 2 guitar arrangements. And here, then you have friend number 8. That's Mosh Until Death. That is the punk band, hardcore, crossover, thrash, punk, etc. From the 80s that I was in with Bud and Dave and Doug Dillon. It went on to feature a few other lineups that were also very good. And as it stands now, that is pretty much defunct. Here you have friend number 9 is Peninsula Brass, is actually a project I started. It's a brass quintet, and we did all of our own arrangements, in-house arrangements. We had a good guy on trumpet and arranging for us, and we've actually been on hiatus for about a year now. Scheduling and whatnot has prohibited our playing together. And then last but not least, you have here, that's a good friend of mine, Melinda McCombs. That's her music page, Misty Music. And the music she's featuring on her page is actually a couple tunes that she did the studio work for Graybeard Society, 6, when that was just, like I said, a side project, studio project type of thing. And the stuff she came in and did absolutely, stole the show. And she made that music her own. So as far as I'm concerned, those songs are hers at this point. So anyway, I'm not going to go on much longer than this. It's probably way too long anyway. I doubt you've made it this far. But those interested in my music, go to my personal MySpace page and check out the top 10